Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you a very easy, simple, everyday look using pretty much all drugstore products except for, uh, well, two products, but one of them you can get at the drugstore. So it's all about preference, but most of the products I'm using today are from the drugstores. Uh, so I'm not going to use any primers today. I'm just going to use my moisturizer. So this one is from Glow Recipe. It's the banana souffle cream. It, when you want to get hurt and get out the door, you want very few steps. So it smells like bananas. It almost smells like a banana daiquiri. Now I want a daiquiri. Okay. Concentrate. And I love, 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 love this cream. It's so moisturizing. It lasts all day. Makes my makeup look great. Another good one instead of that would be the Oil of Olay. That's a good one. So next up, we're going to go with foundations. Now, I am going to be using two foundations today. Since we are out of winter and getting into summer, my skin tone is not the same all over. It's not even, and most people's aren't. And that's why sometimes if you find that you get your foundations and they don't seem to match up quite right, and that's usually why, because our skin tones are uneven. I mean, as you can see, I have redness and, I'm lighter and darker in some spots, and that's completely natural. So it's going to usually take time to find out which two will work for you. So my two that I'm using today, I am using the Maybelline Superstay Foundation. This stuff is so good. So good. You can get it pretty much anywhere. I got it at Walmart. So my shades are 112 Natural Ivory, and then the other one is 310 Sun Beige. Now, as summer hits, I tend to fall more toward the neutral side rather than my cool winter shades. So I'm going to use the foundation brush for this. I'm going to use 2 pumps of the Natural Ivory right on the back of my hand. And then 1 pump of the Sun Beige. Just like that. And the Sun Beige has kind of like a yellower base to it, and that's why I got it, because I do get some more yellow tones in my skin come summer. So I'm gonna mix these together like that. This foundation, you guys, I love that it's not cakey at all. It's moisturizing on the skin. You don't need a lot of it. I'm probably not even going to use everything on my hand there. And I am going over my eyelids with it. Just because I want to cover up some of those blue veins on there. I'm not going to mess with eye primer today because, like I said, this is just a simple everyday look. You want to get out of the house to go shopping. You don't want to look like something from the Night of the Living Dead. This will get you there. A little bit more there. And I do bring it down onto my neck. Just gonna even it out under here so I don't get any brush strokes. I do sometimes get that with this brush, but okay, sure it's even in the hairline. Sorry if I keep looking up, you guys. I'm looking into my mirror. Okay. Looks even to me. Oh, I forgot my makeup wipes. Now I'm stuck with a mess on the back of my hand. Oh well. Alright, so for concealer, I use Tarte Creaseless Concealer. Just use a little bit under my eyes here. And I blend it out. I use a little tiny sponge like this. Yes, it's broken. I use it a lot. Should I get a new one? Yeah. So the shade I'm using is 10N Fair. Just doing a little bit right here. And right here. And then I'm going to go right here. I think I'm starting to run out of this. I'm going to do one strip down the nose. Right here. And then right there. And then just blend it out. And yes, this one, you need this to be damp. And if you're wondering why I put it where I do, it is because this is where I want my brighter points to be. Now, if you don't want to use concealer, you can most definitely use a lighter shade of foundation in those spots. I just really like this Tarte concealer. I've been using it for quite some time now. And you definitely want to stay away from doing the whole triangle thing under the eye with your concealers. That's just too much. Less is more, you guys. All right. Just want to do a little bit more under that eye there. You see, I'm not using a lot at all. It's very minimal. But I got me some tired eyes today. Okay. Moving on. All right, next up, we are going to, I'm going to go in with my setting powder. You guys, this powder does not get talked about enough right here. This is the L'Oreal Hydra Perfect. I can only find it at Walmart. I've never been able to find it anywhere else. But if you have dry skin, dry patchy skin, this is a must. Trust me, you will thank me later. Okay, so that's what the inside of it looks like. I just tap some into the lid like that. I don't use a lot at all. Now you can use the Beauty Blender to blend that out. I like to use, where'd it go? Here. I like to use one of these brushes here. Just I'm going to tap it in there. Shake off the excess. And just I'm going to tap it into my T-zone. Oh, this stuff smells so nice, you guys. It has like a nice, it's like a soft powdery scent. It's not heavily scented, but it does smell nice. And what I have left here in the lid, I'm gonna scoop all that up in my brush and tap very lightly under my eyes just to set that concealer. Don't want a lot because my eyes, I tell you, if I get a lot of powder under there, it starts looking wrinkly, starts looking like that crepe paper, and I'm sorry, it's just not pretty. So next up, I'm going to do a bronzer. I tried to look all over for cream bronzer, but I can't find it. Oh, where? So I'm going to use these, this e.l.f. bronzer palette. I use this for my contouring. I'm going to use this shade right here. It's more cool toned, and you want it to be more cool toned because it's going to create that shadow look. That's what's going to give you the definition for your cheekbones, your chin, and up here. So I just tap that in there like that. And then I go back here with it. And then up here, kind of like a C almost. And you so don't have to do this step. This is just what I do, you guys. Don't feel like you have to do it. But I just like that carved out look. It just makes my cheekbones pop out more. Like that. See, it's just more defined that way. And then I just tap a little bit in through here. Now, if you happen to mess up, you get it too far down or too far in, you can go back in with your foundation brush or your beauty blender and just kind of tap it out. All right. And it just kind of evens it up a little bit. I have like a hair in my eye and I can't find it. Okay. So next up, we are going to go in with the brows, and I don't do my brows very often, but lately I've been having to because I'm getting so sparse down here. But I'm using a Wet n Wild retractable, what is it called? Brow pencil. This is in the shadow taupe. Taupe is really good because it's a neutral shade. It's not cool and it's not warm. So you don't have to worry about, making your eyebrows stand out too much. So it's dual-ended. It has the pencil on one end and spoolie on the other. So I'm going to calm them down like that. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in. Sorry, you guys, I'm looking in my mirror. I'm just filling in the end here. That's all I'm doing. I have plenty of hairs over and through here. And I do like to extend my brow downward more. Okay, so I don't know, they look like cousins, maybe not twin sisters, but next up I'm going to do all of my blush. So today I'm using Dollface. This I found at Rite Aid, and there's 3 different shades. There's like a peach, a pink, and then kind of like a mauve color. So today I'm going to use this pink one. Now keep in mind, if you do happen to pick these up, they are very pigmented, and when I say pigmented, they are pigmented. So very light hand with these. And then I'm going to tap it right in through here. And I'm shaking off as much as I can because I don't want a lot on there. Just enough to give a little flush to the cheek. Like that. All right. Easy peasy. All right, what else we got? Now, with the shadows, I generally like to use just a quick cream eyeshadow, and I don't know where mine went to today, so I'm just going to use well, you know what? I was going to use my Natasha Denona palette today. I was going to use this color here, but I think I'm going to use my Wet n Wild palette instead. So this, like I say, you can get anywhere where Wet n Wild is. I found this one at Rite Aid. I'm sure they might have it at Walmart. This is the VI Purple palette. And, oh, let's see here. I'm going to use a little fluffy brush like this, and I'm going to use this shade right here. This shade I normally use for my crease, but we're just going to do one color today. Shocking, I know. And it's just going to go all on the eyelid, and you're going to work it slightly up into the crease line. And you can use whatever shade you want, guys. If you want to use, you know, a lighter brown, a lighter pink, you know, a very soft, barely there color, definitely, by all means, do that. This is just what I do. And sometimes on an everyday basis, I get a little bit more extravagant with it, but that's just how I am. But when you want to get out the door, you know, one color is plenty enough. Okay. There, blend it out. All right, now the next step is mascara. My new favorite, you guys, is this Total Temptations from Maybelline. Now, I don't use this on my lower lashes just because I find that it transfers and on my skin under there. And this is, I think this one's just a black. Some people find it clumpy. I don't really find it to be clumpy. And I got it on my lower lashes anyway. There. And again, with your mascaras, make sure you're not pumping the wand. You're twisting them. You don't want to get bacteria in them. Like that. So pretty. Okay, now the next step, just for the lip, you can use a nude, a pink, you can use a lip gloss. I am using this from, this stuff I found at, believe it or not, Dollar General. You know, I haven't even used it yet. I still got the sticker on here. I'm peeling it off now. This shade is, it's called Tropical Punch, but the brand is called Believe. And I also picked up one of their shadows today too. This color here, it's called Grapevine. And I think they start off as creams and go to a powder. You know what? I haven't even tested it out. Oh, they feel like butter. Wow. And they're supposed to dry down. Oh, they do have a powdery finish to them, you guys. And it's soft and subtle. You could use it as a topper over another shadow. But yeah, they feel like butter in the pot, but then dry to a powder. Nice. Okay. So moving on to lips, I'm using this. It's just a lip gloss. This little applicator there. Like I said, you can use whatever color you want. Whatever makes you happy. You do you. Wow. I really like that. It's not overpowering, or it's very subtle. I really like the purple, but it's not too much. Very nice. Okay, well, that's it, you guys. That's an easy everyday look. So, hope to see you next time. You guys have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.